Hello everybody, welcome back to KokoB Talks. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been following the series, thank you for staying. This is episode 3 of From Nothing to Something, and today's conversation is gentle, but it is honest. We're talking about why some women pay the price after helping a man rise. This is not to shame women, it's not to attack men, it's to help us understand patterns, so we don't keep repeating pain and calling it love. So please, take a breath, and let's talk. Let's start with the truth that many people avoid. Most women did not miss the red flags. They saw them, they noticed the disrespect, they felt the discomfort, they heard the comments that didn't sit well, they noticed how he reacted when challenged. But instead of stopping, they explained it away. He's stressed. He didn't mean it like that. He'll change when things get better. Once we're stable, he'll calm down. Let me say this slowly. Stability does not fix character. Money does not heal entitlement. Success does not remove insecurity. Progress does not erase disrespect. It only gives it more room to show. This is where many women pay a high price. They fall in love with potential instead of paying attention to values. Potential sounds exciting. It looks like vision. It feels hopeful. But potential is not behavior. Dreams are not discipline. Ambition is not integrity. Confidence is not emotional maturity. A man can have big dreams and still lack accountability. If values are missing at the beginning, success will not add them later. It will only magnify the gap. Let's talk about some common red flags that are often overlooked in the building phase. How does he handle correction? Does he listen? Or does he get defensive? How does he speak about women in general, especially women he has left? Does he take responsibility for his mistakes? Or does everything always happen to him? How does he behave when he has a little power? Small money, small influence, small authority. Because small power reveals big truth. A man who feels entitled when he has little will feels justified when he has more. This is an important part of the conversation. Submission without safety becomes silence. Leadership without responsibility becomes control. Some women are told to submit to men who have not learned to lead themselves. They are told to endure disrespect in the name of peace. But let me be clear. Respect cannot grow where fear lives. Love cannot thrive where your voice disappears. A healthy relationship does not require you to shrink in order to keep it alive. Loyalty is beautiful, but loyalty does not mean losing yourself. Love does not require you to abandon your intuition. Support does not require you to accept mistreatment. When loyalty turns into self-erasure, it stops being love. You are allowed to ask questions. You are allowed to have boundaries. You are allowed to walk away when the cost becomes too high. So what do we learn from all of this? We learn that love must walk with wisdom. We learn that consistency matters more than promises. We learn that character shows early if we're willing to look. Building can be beautiful, but it must be mutual. You cannot carry a future for someone who refuses to grow. If you're listening to this and reflecting, be gentle with yourself. Awareness is not regret, it's growth. This episode is not about blame, it's about clarity, because clarity protects peace. I'm KokoB, and as always, I said what I said.